likewise. Nice to see you too. So what software did you decide to use for streaming? Switch. Okay. I'll have to look into that. I'm hit and miss with this one, the ScoreCam. How do you spell it? Oh, just Swish. Okay. Okay, thanks. Hello there, Ted. Official. You are official now. Bulgaria. All right, Bulgaria in the house. Did the link go through?
Anybody here next to?
And is it streaming?
Yeah, no, I think they're.
Oh, okay, there.
Yeah. It's your spot right here. You can hit here, Ted, or right here, wherever you want.
There's an assistant spot.
That's right. Excellent. Okay, good. All right, I think we have a clear signal. Let's do it. No mercy.
Let's do it. No mercy.
Hey, what's up, Colton? Good to see you.
What is Matt to give a signal?
That's right. I don't know what that is. I think Bennett is playing today at USC. So
he's there.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's where he is. I saw Candace earlier, so I'm thinking Matt must
Who's
be
gonna
up.
give the signal now?
It'll have to be the assistant from Bulgaria, I think.
Okay.
There it is, officially live.
His signal's better.
That was pretty good. You'll get better. Some practice.
Oh yeah, some practice. Yeah, we'll get some practice.
A minute away.
You're right.
Really, a full minute, huh?
Oh, they have the logo for the team.
Yeah, they will put them up. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, so guys, anybody watching here online, if the stream stops, please let Jason know or anybody that's here, and we will resend a link to the stream, and I'll just go on YouTube. But I'm trying to go through the SportCam software that can track the scoreboard here. But if there's any issues, please let us know. We're here at Newport Harbor High School, the newly revamped aquatic center here. They've done a nice job. The pool looks spectacular. The bleachers here for the fans, they're about half the size or half the height, about the same width or length, but at half the height. So it was less arduous to climb up here to the top level here. Oh yeah. So I may go to that other side. I may stream from the opposite side for the afternoon game. Really? Is that their home spot there? We'll see. All right. So today's semifinal game, and I was just hearing from some folks. This is the first time Cathedral Catholic has been in the semifinals in the South Coast tournament here. So nice showing here for the Dons. They'll be playing Oaks Christian, who beat Corona Del Mar in a hard-fought game yesterday. At least that's my understanding. You guys can correct me if I'm missing some facts here.
Where are my cheerleaders? Where are my Oaks cheerleaders?
So Newport, in the prior game, took care of business against Sacred Heart that came down from Northern California. So the winner of this game will play Newport for the first place, and the loser will play hang on a second, Sacred Heart for the third place. So obviously, Don's looking to play a strong game here against Oaks Christian. These squads know each other. Last time they played early in the season, it was a 1-point win for the Dons in a pretty physical game. So wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying it. We have got a gorgeous day here. It's kind of an odd day, actually. We've got this kind of marine layer that comes in and out. The sun was breaking through, At least we do have a breeze here versus the past couple days where it's been somewhat humid, which I understand is due to the weather system in Baja.
Say hi to New York.
Say hi to who?
To New York.
Hi to New York.
New York and Bulgaria.
New York and Bulgaria. We're thinking of you, we love you, and hope all is well. The boys are warming up here on the left side of the tank. Yes, love the international and national friends and family and fans.
Brought to you by
That's right. Bruin Media Productions. Thanks. Lanyard and something or
Bruin Printing Services.
Bruin Printing Services, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're getting ready to get started here. We are running on time at the championship pool for this South Coast tournament, which has 32 teams across California here, converging in the Newport area. So it'll be Oaks Christian in the white caps and red trim, and we'll have Cathedral Catholic Dons in the red caps and white trim. We're on, all right. Thanks guys for watching. Let's go Dons, roll Dons. So Jason, that's what I really want, is that setup there. No, it really isn't.
Really want to carry that setup around?
Yeah, you see that, Ivy?
That's what
No, that's Oaks Christian. Oaks. That guy. Yeah. And they've got an announcer down below.
I would think they would want one of
I am.
Well, maybe Aaron's
Oh yeah, he got it. Yeah.
Nina, I don't know.
Lena should. She's on the email list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, she got it for sure. Yeah. Lena, if you're watching, let Ted know that you got the link. All right, let's go Dons. All right, Oaks Christian in the pool. Don's getting in the pool. Looks like we'll have sprinting. I'll find out. That's Diego sprinting. I think that's Hudson trailing Colin. Luke in the cage. Braylon, Jet, and Eamon. Start here for the 10:45 game semifinal match. Second semifinal match of the day, with Newport winning the first one. Over Sacred Heart. Referee's looking for the ball. Just a pause in action here while referees find the ball. And it's picked up. Referee still needs the ball. There he goes. And they're off. All right, semifinal match here, number 2, on the way. Ball's dropped and sprint won by Oaks Christian. Don's on offense, or defense, to start. That's Braylon defending up top. Press no foul. They swing it over to the right side. Diego defending down line. We're fronting center. Collins there. They're going to go back up top. 10 on the shot clock. There is. We're fronting center. Oh, he drops it. Hudson goes up to defend. Ordinary. And he can fire that if he wants. And nice block by Luke. Counter's picked up by Oaks Christian. Ball's to Eamon. No foul. There's the ordinary. Pops it live. He's up to Hudson. Hudson down to Diego. Diego down to Colin. Oh, nice into foul. Looking for, who was that in there? Braylon, looking for Braylon. No call. Ball with the goalie. Counter's picked up. They work to the left side. And ball under, nicely done. Oh, he's got Braylon. Jet feeds him. There's Braylon, one on goalie. He's looking weak. And he kicks it up. Nice dry pass. Diego. And skip shot in. Sidearms it for the score.
Diego!
Cathedral Catholic strikes first. Nice defensive play by Colin. Nice pass by Jet to Braylon. Braylon brings the defender over. And nice try pass to Diego. Then he ends up sidearming it in for the score. 1-0 with 5:40 remaining here in the first. Hey, they work on the right side here. He pops alive. All right, they swing it. Eamon there defending. Press no foul. All right, we've got 15 on the shot clock. Down line. That's Hudson defending down there. Fronting center, running at kind of a triple post almost. Fires it and hard down. Nice shot. We'll give it to him. That was a nice shot. Far down near side. 5:18 remaining now. Tie ball game. Colin has it. Pops it live. Colin works it over to Diego here on the left side. Diego down to Eamon. Ordinary. Working for center. Braylon down line. Jet there. Jet has it down at the wing. Working for Braylon. Swings it over to Diego. Down to Hudson. Hudson will go and get that. Just, he'll catch it. Swings it to Eamon. He may fire it up. Down to Jet. And looking for a dry pass. Colin there. Get earth of ordinary. It should not be a new shot clock, but down to Jet. And defense there by, got a pass was for I think Hudson or Diego. Braylon was able to get it. And then goalie recovered it. Eamon there defending. Ordinary. And picked up by the Dons. Counters picked up. They're going to swing it. Braylon there defending. Down line. Ordinary. Called for an exclusion. 5-man for the Dons with 4:30 remaining. They may go quick. Now they're going to set up. Up top. Back to lefty. Down to the wing. Fires it in. Nice block by Luke. Huge. He kicks it to a nice pass. Counter foul. Contra foul on, I think it was called on Hudson. On just trying to get position. But anyhow, turnover. Back to Oaks Christian on offense with 4:05 remaining here in the first. Ball's on the left side. They swing it over to the right side. Hudson defending. Looking down line. That's Max Brunin now. And contra foul. Oh! Yeah. Jet defending in center and contra foul. Luke will swim and get that. Counter's picked up, but he goes down to Hudson. Way on the left side there. Looking weak. He's got Jet. And picked up. Over to Max. We're going to get a double post. Down to Hudson. Back to Max. Skip shot in. Near side for the score. Nice shot.
Hey, Mom!
Great to have Max back. All right, 3:43 remaining here. 2-1. And a couple substitutions for the Dons. Looks like we'll have here on the near side, we'll have Jack and Eamon. Then we'll have Max and Jet, Grayson and Arnold. So Eamon will go and defend. Press no foul. 20 on the shot clock. Arnold defending. Press no foul there as well. Nice defense there. 13. Oh, little simulation there. Jack defending. Down the wing. And turnover. Trying to get position over Jet. And nice defense there by Jet. Contra foul. Counters picked up. Balls to Jack here on the right side. We're pressing. All right, he's going to look for, he's got Eamon. Eamon up top here. Looking for back to Jack. Eamon. Oh, loses the handle on it. Ordinary. And shot goes wide, but anyhow, he was inside that marker, or I guess he moved inside. The turnover. Back on defense here with 2:40 remaining. 20 on the shot clock. That's Arnold going up to defend here on the right side. Press no foul. 15 on the shot clock. Nice, right on the shot clock. Down line. Jets there. And Grayson in center defender. And tipped away. Looks like number 3, Colin, called for... Eamon. Eamon called for an exclusion. 6:05 power play for Oaks Christian. Lefty with it. Up top. Max defending. And fires it in. Near side. Ties it up. 2-2. 1:56 remaining here. All right, in for the Dons, we'll have Jack, Raylan, Grayson, Jet, Max, and Max Brune, Max Arnold.
Josh, get 60. Josh, up on 60. Posting up.
Got Jet with the ball. Over to Raylan here on the right side. Ordinary. Back to Jet. Pops up. Walks in, he's got open water. Down to Jack. Oh, Jack has it. He may work it. And earns the exclusion. Nicely done, Braylon. 6-on-5 power play for the Dons. Braylon with it. Up to Jet. Back to Jack on the wing. Looking for a pop. Not there. Jet. Over to Arnold. Brune. Back to Jet. We got Jack. Jet. And skip shot in. Nicely done. It's cross cage underneath the goalie's arm for the score. 3-2. All right, 1:16 remaining here in the first. Don's up by 1. High pop live. Center guard with it up top at the point. He goes to his left side. Max, that's Jack defending. Oh, almost steals it. Ordinary foul called. Down to the wing. Arnold there. Max will go back and support Colin. Back to the point, or the wing. Arnold there. They swing it. Drops the ball. Max will go and press that. Max Brune. Braylon there defending up top. Ordinary. Kicks it away. Nice defense there by the Dons. We have 45 seconds now remaining in the first. Luke goes and swimming, gets it, and he's up to Max Brune. Ordinary. He's got Jack. But he's gonna swim it in. He's got open water. Nice move. Oh, what a move by Braylon. Oh my goodness, catches it. Does like kind of this interesting figure 8 move in the water. Maintains control and doubles up the score here, 4-2 with 30 seconds remaining. Shot clock, game clock here as we close out the first quarter. Hey, ball's popped live. Interesting offense here. They're running a little bit wider. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a... Oh, that looked like a steal. Yeah, ball out. I didn't see what happened there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 on 6 here, plus the goalie.
Yeah, that's a power play, right?
Well, they had 8 players in the pool. It should only be 7. So that's the referees need to get that fixed. So they're going to reset. Well, they won't go back in time, so it'll be 18 seconds here. Wondered why it seems so outmatched there, but Oaks Christian had an extra player in the field, and that's the ref's job to kind of keep that in check. So we're going to restart here with 18 remaining in the quarter. Not sure why there's a pause in action. It's kind of simple. Just restart. Or maybe they are going to go back to 30 seconds. Maybe that's the discussion. Yeah, but it's the coaches are supposed to fix
Good
that.
job, Tommy.
Yeah, so back to 30 seconds, which is the right way to do it. And we're able to do that with this new technology here at this nice, fancy Newport Harbor High School, so they can reset the clock. All right, so Max Arnold defending. All right, they go down to the right side, Jet there. Press no foul. And back up top, Arnold there. High pass. Arnold go and press that. A little wider here, guys. All right, we've got Max Brune. And tipped away. Ordinary. Nice defense there by Jack. Up top, down to the wing. And backhands it in from an odd corner. For the score. 4 seconds now remaining in the first. That was a tight corner on that backhand. All right, Cullen with the ball. Don's up by 1 here. Got 4 seconds here. Over to Jet. And shoots high. Sorry, guys. Just high of the cage. All right, after 1, Don's up by 1. We're back in 2 minutes.
David, I needed to talk and yell, and I didn't want to shout over you.
What was that, babe?
I needed to talk and yell at the game.
All right.
Didn't want to mess up your streams. I would be louder than you.
Okay. Awesome. Love it. Still going live. Okay, so Ivy has left the premises here to the far side of the other side of the bleachers, so she can yell to her heart's content. Yeah, so after 1, it's been a battle here. These teams know each other. Nice breeze coming in here off the ocean. Fix this. All right, getting ready to start the second quarter here of the second semifinal match here of the South Coast tournament. Looks like we've got Eamon, Braylon, Jets, Luke in the cage, Colin, who just jumped in. It's Hudson, and it'll be, I want to say, is that Diego sprinting? Yep, okay. And Diego will be sprinting here for the Dons. No, that's that number 9. Is that?
Number 9.
That's Hudson. Okay. Sorry about that. Diego's trailing. Okay. They must have swapped when I was not looking. All right, referees are ready, and they're off. All right, ball's dropped, and Ball under. Be a jump ball. Hudson with the ball down, ball under, and ball's tipped to. That's Oaks Christian with the ball. We're on defense here. Braylon defending up top. Ordinary. All right, he goes down to the right wing. That's Hudson defending. There's a drive. Nice defense there. Hudson keeping his arm up. We've got 8 on the shot clock up top. Braylon there. Nicely done. Eamon sees Braylon, feeds him. Braylon, keep going, keep going, keep going. Where's the exclusion? All right, he's up to Diego. And timeout called. That's a 30-second timeout. Looks like that was the plan all along. Yeah. All right, so in for the Dons, looks like we'll have Hudson, Jet, Eamon, Braylon, Diego, and Max Arnold. Luke in the cage. Luke, ball to Luke. Gives it up to Max Arnold. Over to Eamon. We're working on our 6-on-5. Down to Hudson. We're going to reset. Up to Diego. Jet and fires it in. Pops up. Great pass and feed from Diego. Strong shot from Jet. Just muscles it through near side.
Hey, Jet!
There we go. All right, so it looks like we'll have Colin coming in and Max Arnold taking a break. All right, Braylon going up to defend. Press no foul. 18 on the shot clock. Hudson down there. Press no foul again. Drives picked up. There's Colin. Fires it. Oh, what a field block. Ordinary. New shot clock for Oaks Christian. Eamon defending here on the left side. Makes a turn. They swing it. Oh, nice. Oh, tip out. Lefty center shoots it off the crossbar. Luke will go and swim and get that. Counter's picked up by Oaks Christian. He's looking. He's got Hudson. He got Eamon. Pops up. Eamon wants it. And goes cross cage for the score. There it is. Don's starting to exert their will here. Doubles it up again with 5:21 remaining in the second. All right, looks like we'll have Jack and Jet on the right side, Colin and Braylon, and then Hudson and Diego. All right, balls pop live. Braylon will go and defend that. Goes down to his left side, Jet out there. Press no foul. Ordinary. Work it down. So Jack's there. We're fronting center. Up top. Jet defending. They're going to swing it. Braylon out there. They've got 10 on the shot clock now. Hudson there. We got just a bunch of guys in the middle. And he may just have to get rid of it. And you have to throw that away. It's not a. He was inside that 6-meter line. All right, so with 4:48 remaining here, Luke will swim and get that, and we're going to set up an offense. Ball's up here to the right side where Jack has it. He's got open water. He swings it over to Diego. Diego's looking down line. He's got Hudson working for Colin. That's picked up. Back to Diego. Back to Hudson. Over to Jack. Jack down to Jet. He's looking near side, but he's up to Jack. Jack goes over to Diego. Diego wants it. And just high. Ball with the goalie. Counter's picked up. Oh, we got. And yep, Don's pick it up. We need help here on the left side. Fires it. A nice block by Luke. Going cross cage. Luke gets it. And that was Diego. Feeds it back to his goalie. Oh, we're pressing. He's got Braylon there. Oh, he may take it now. And fires it in off the crossbar. Barred down. Woo!
Braylon!
All right, 7-3. lineup change. A couple substitutions for the Dons. They're having some fun out there. All right, so on the right side, we'll have Jack. Let's see here, a couple more substitutions. Make sure we got the right count. I see Max, Brune, Max Arnold, Grayson, Jet, Jack, and one more. We need one more. And Colin, he'll come back in. Ooh, good question. Yeah, Braylon, I think, yeah. All right, ball's to the right side. That's Max Arnold defending out there. Press no foul. Nice turn, nice recovery. We got 15 on the shot clock. Used up 15 seconds there. Grayson there. They're looking for a weak side and too high, and recovered by Jack. Looking for that lefty center there. Luke with it. Counters picked up by Oaks Christian. We've got 3:22 remaining here. All right, Luke has it. He's looking up top. He's got, that's Max Brune. Looking for Grayson. Swings it over. Ordinary. Max Arnold up to Jack. In the center. Oh, ball gets tipped away. And ball under. Jack, it was a ball under. Unfortunate. And kicked it back to his player. And called for an exclusion. Refs called a foul, not a ball under. And Oaks Christian calls a timeout, so we'll be back in about a minute. We have 3 minutes flat remaining here. 7-3 is the score in the second. So we're still going live here. So far the internet connection has worked. Again, guys, if you're watching here and it drops, please let somebody here know. Jason's right next to me. My superstar assistant, Ted, representing Olivia, is right next to me as well.
Go, Dog!
Bulgaria, excuse me, just kidding. Bulgaria. Ball's up top here. 6-on-5 power play, 5-man for the Dons. They go back up top. Diego's there. Max there as well. Swing it over. Jet defending. Braylon arm up. Up top, Max Brune there. Up top, he may fire it. Oh, he drops it. And ordinary foul. They've got about 4 seconds on the advantage, and they're even. Up top, down to the wing. You got it, Luke! What a huge block. Off. That was off Oaks Christian.
Hey, Luke!
Huge block. Jet, great recovery. Ordinary foul. Braylon defending. And that ball was tipped off the Oaks Christian player against the lane line. So that should have been Cathedral Catholic ball. But in any event, new shot clock. 20 on the remaining. Down at the wing, Max Brune defending. Oh, let him shoot. Jeez. He goes to the wing. Nice there. Jet has, skip shot. And hits the lane line. This will be the third offensive possession here. With now 2:06 remaining. Jack defending. They swing it. Diego out there. Press no foul. And looking for center. Nice tip away. And Luke has it. Looks like number 7 from Oaks Christian excluded. Yeah. Jet has it. Over to Jack. Down at the wing. Up to Jet. Getting a little chippy here. Max Brune with it. Over to Colin. Over to Jack. Jack up to Jet. Back to Jack. Looking for a pop. Over to... Oh, he's going to walk it in. Oh, yeah! Nice pass from Jet, and Jack just walks it in right along the 1 meter line
Great.
and scores near side.
Hey, Jack!
All right. All right, Don's increasing the lead here by 5 with 1:26 remaining in the half. All right, lineup change coming up. So it'll be a couple subs on the far side here once the glare clears. So near side, we've got Jet and Jack, Diego and Colin, Grayson and Max Arnold. All right, ball's popped live. Jack defending. They're going to swing it. They go way outside. That's Max Arnold just pressing. 20 on the shot clock. All right, Grayson will go and defend. Up top, Jack there. Looking for center. Got Colin fronting. Now they're going to work it to the right side with Grayson defending. There's a drive. It's picked up. And it looks like... And turnover should be, but looks like number 5, Diego called for exclusion, be a 5-man for the Dons. 6-on-5 power play for Oaks Christian with 55 seconds remaining. They're going to work it around. Down to the wing, up top to the point. Jet there. Kicks it to his right side. Grayson there, and fires it near side for the score. All right, we're back to a 4-point advantage here for the Dons. Oaks Christian with that nice shot there near side, skipping low. All right, a couple substitutions for the Dons. Looks like Eamon coming in. I think Jack taking a break, so it'll be Jet and Eamon on the right side, Colin and Grayson, and then we'll have Max Bruin, Max Arnold. Hang on a second. Looks like Jet's coming in, so it looks like we'll have Braylon and Eamon on the right side. Jet, Grayson,
Go, Dons!
and Max Bruin, Max Arnold. All right, Jet has it. He feeds Eamon. Back up to Jet. Swings it over to Max Bruin. Down line, Max Arnold with it. He pops up, gives it to Max Bruin. Back to Max Arnold. Over to Eamon. Looking for Grayson. And intercepted by Oaks Christian. All right, we got 10 seconds remaining. Eamon there trying to do a little submarine. He's going to have to fire that. And that is the half. At the half, we're doubled up over Oaks Christian here. We're going to switch sides. All right, we're back in, I'd say, about 4 minutes.
The game is still wide open.
Yeah, it really is.
Anybody can win.
That's for sure, yeah. Even though it looks like it's a 4-point advantage, these things can change quick. We saw, who were we playing yesterday, the day before? They scored 3 back to back to back, and it just, the game changes like that. Thursday, yeah.
Thursday,
Second game, yeah. Who was that? Wasn't Ventura? Ventura was the first game. That wasn't De La Salle, that was yesterday. When it wasn't this
it was a matter of day.
Modern Day, that's right. Yep. So hoping the weather is nice where you guys are. For right here, it's quite nice. The breezes come through.
As soon as that freeze stops, that humidity will fire in.
So hopefully we'll keep this breeze going. But yeah, it's a nice cool breeze coming here. The sun is breaking through the clouds. And Newport Harbor did a nice job with their rebuild here of the facility. So I'm just going to pan here and just to see that nice series of cameras that Oaks Christian has brought. Got that for Cathedral Catholic. All right. Looks like the Dons are ready to play. Jumping in the pool. It's the all-important third quarter. If you talk to the guys who play water polo, and they say the third quarter is an incredibly important one, sometimes even more so than the fourth, which seems somewhat counterintuitive, but it is the case in this sport. So it looks like we'll have Eamon sprinting, Jet trailing, Colin, Luke in the cage, Braylon, Hudson, and Max Broom to start the third quarter here. Let me update this here. Hang on a sec. 3, that's the buzzer. Referee's getting in position. They're off. Ball's dropped, and Eamon has it. Up to Jet. All right, Don's on offense to start the second half. Ball's to Colin. Colin looking for Braylon. Swings over to, that's Max Broom. Down to Hudson. Up to Max. Max Broom with it. Over to Eamon. Working for Colin and in center. Pops up to the Jet. Jet fires it. Field blocked. And away the ball goes. John Broom gets the ball. All right, goalie with the ball from Oaks Christian. He's looking for a... And counter's picked up by the Dons. Ball's up top. That's Braylon defending. Looking to swing it. Press no foul. Already got now 10 on the shot clock. Ball goes wide. Eamon's out there defending. Press no foul. 5 on the shot clock. Colin there. And offensive. Colin he's back to Luke. Countering. It's picked up by Oaks Christian. All right, 6:05 remaining now. Over to Max Broom. Ordinary. He's in the center. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Braylon makes a move. And call for a ball under. Off the rebound, off the goalie. Nice block by the goalie. All right, counter's picked up by the Dons. Goalie with the ball. All right, ball's up top. Braylon will go and defend. They swing it down. Eamon there. Press no foul. Up top. Braylon there. That's Hudson defending. Max Broom there in the center. Oh, powers it in. Nice move there by the center for the score. All right, shrinks the lead to 3. Gotta work that ball around. Not wanting to get the exclusion or the 5-meter, but just kind of waving it around while his head was underwater. Shoot the scores. All right, a couple subs for Oaks Christian. No change for the Dons. Colin has it. He's up to Max Broom. Swings it over to Jet. Playing the right side. Down line. Eamon with it. Working for center. And earns the exclusion. Nicely done, Braylon. Eamon pops alive. Up to Jet. And we're going to work 6-on-5. Over to Eamon. Swings it over to Hudson. Back up to Jet. Jet over to Max Broom. Back to Jet. Down to Eamon. There it is. Oh, looking for Colin. And they're countering. Nice recovery there by Hudson. Just kept battling. Goalie with the ball still. Ball's up top. All right, that's Braylon defending on the right side here. Down line, Hudson there defending, looking for center. Up top, and Max there, ordinary. Up top, Eamon there. Down to the wing, and offensive call. Nicely done, Jet. Luke will swim and get that. Counter's picked up by Oaks Christian. Luke has it. Oh, we're looking middle. He feeds Max. Max is looking weak. Up top. And it's picked up. Over to Eamon. And earns the exclusion. Nicely done, Braylon. Getting yanked there and choked and all that stuff. Garbage. And timeout called by Tommy. I'm glad the ref saw that. You can't choke a player like that. That's just trash. Okay, timeout. All right, we're back in. That's a full timeout.
Hi, Casey.
Oh, coach, don't What if we did Bible vision?
I mean, Green's just getting butchered out there. It's literally, they choke him. But, you know, that is part of the game. As long as he can show it, then the refs will call it. Actually, I've been... The refereeing has been, I think, pretty good here. Yeah, much better than yesterday. Yesterday was just atrocious. These refs actually, I think, have played somewhat competitive water polo. Appreciate the two refs here on both sides.
Go, go!
All right, so Luke with the ball. Looks like we'll have Hudson, Max Brune. It'll be Max Arnold with it. And that's over to Eamon. Down to Hudson. Up top to Max Brune. We have Jet and Braylon at the post. Eamon with it. Up top to Arnold. Oh boy. Loses the ball. And they're countering here. And it's picked up by the Dons. They're going to go swing to the lefty over here. You got Jet. Nice recovery by the Dons. They swing it down on the left side. You got Max Arnold there. Oh, tipped away by, stolen by Jet. Nicely done. Just went up there and grabbed it. Stopped that counter.
Amazing.
After an unfortunate 6-on-5 try here by the Dons. So we have 3:03 remaining. Ball's to Braylon. Braylon wants to swing it. Oh, he's got Arnold. Arnold wants it, and off the goalie's forehead. Eamon will go and get that. Up to Max Brune. Back to Eamon. Oh, Eamon kind of wants this. He's looking for Jet at center. Up to Braylon. Back to Eamon. Over to Braylon. To Max Brune. Ordinary foul. And fires it in for the score. Goes cross cage with a bullet down left side of the cage. We're back to a 4-point advantage here. 2:29 remaining. Lineup change for the Dons. So on the right side we'll have, on the near side we'll have Max Arnold and Diego, Grayson, Jack, Colin, and Eamon. All right, that'll be Diego going up to defend. They go down to the right side and stolen. Oh my goodness. Kind of given away there, but that's okay. Jack defending. Bad call. Jack there. Eamon defending up top. We got 15 on the shot clock. Ordinary. He can fire from there. Eamon there. Down in the center. Lefty. And shoots. And scores. Pop out. Got separation. Shoots left side of the cage for the score. All right, 9-6 is the score. 3-point. Yeah, Oaks Christian keeping in it. It's a battle. So again, for the Dons, we'll have Diego, Jets, Grayson, Colin, Eamon, and Jack. Colin pops it live. All right, he's down to Jack. Jack has it, swings it. Over Over to Diego. Diego down line to Jet and stolen. And it's a sprint. And steals it. Nicely done. There you go, Jet. We're back on offense, and we're countering. He's looking lefty, and it's picked up. Aim with it. Looking for center. Looking for Grayson. Up to Jet. Ordinary. And shoots high. Oh, he wanted that. Ball just slipped out of his fingertips. All right, 1:13 remaining now. Ball's to the right side. Here in the third, 3-point advantage for the Dons. That's Jack defending up top. Press no foul. 15 on the shot clock. Down line and ordinary. Diego there. He can't shoot that, so let him move. Now he can. And skip shot in for the score. You know, when we talk about important quarters, third quarter here, Oaks Christian over Dons here in terms of scoring.
Yeah, we're going to blame Dave for that commentary, Team 13.
Now, everyone will say third is the most important quarter here. Set the tone.
Let's go, Frank.
All right, let's go, Dons. Battle back. So in for the Dons now with a couple substitutions. We'll have Jack and Diego, Grayson and Jet, Eamon and Braylon. Jet pops alive. Jet down to Diego. Over to Jet. Down to Eamon. Down to the wing. Back up top to Jet. Over to Diego. To Jack. Oh! Sick shot from the wing. Uses the right post for the bar in. What a thing of beauty. Oh, that's great to see that.
Jack.
Nice shot, Jack. My goodness. Got the goalie thinking near side. Just kind of sidearms it a little bit for the score. Dons needed that here, but 31 seconds remaining in the third. Up by 3, 10-7. All right, in for the Dons here. After a couple substitutions, we'll have Max Broom, Jet, Diego, Colin, Jack, and Braylon. All right, Diego going up to defend. Excuse me. Diego there. Press no foul. Got 20 on the shot clock. Max Broom there. Looking for center. Up top, Jack there. Almost tips it into center. And Slice steals it. Great defense there by Jet and Max Broom. Where's the foul? And that's the end of the quarter. Looking for Diego. And no foul called.
That was a foul.
And, yep. So that is 3 quarters in the books. Don's up by 3. Back in 3 minutes for the 4th and final quarter here of the second semifinal match of the South Coast Tournament. And when the breeze stops, it starts to warm up a little bit, right?
The breeze goes away, the humidity dumps right out.
Hey, what's up, John?
What's up, Dad?
Sure.
And make sure you bring that back. Hey, hungry boy. Hungry smile.
Yep. right, this referee's indicating it's almost go time here. All right, to start the fourth quarter of play, the Dons up 10-7. We'll have, I believe that's Eamon sprinting, Jet trailing, Colin, Luke in the cage, Braylon, Hudson, and Diego. All right, they're ready. They're off. Kick. Eamon has it. Over to Jet. Jet pops it up to Colin. Colin over to Diego. Diego swings it over to Jet. Up top. He's got open water. Goes down to Eamon. Working for, there it is. Yeah! Nice call in there, just kind of going down on that drive. Just nice feed from Eamon there. Look at the score, quick score here, 7-11. Don's up by 4. All right, ball's popped live. That'll be Braylon defending. Go down to the left side, Jet there. Press no foul. 20 on the shot clock. Braylon defending up top. No center. They're running kind of a two-post with a driver. And Hudson there defending. Diego there. Lefty wants it. Cross cage. Drops it. Hudson there. And skip shot high. And Luke will go and get that. And it looks like counter's picked up by Oaks Christian. Nice breeze coming in here. Luke with it. He's looking right. He's got Jet. Jet's looking down line, but he also goes weak side. Nice pass to Hudson. Hudson may go cross cage. He goes over to Eamon. Inside the 2 called. And we're back on defense. 5:51 remaining here in the final quarter. Goalie with the ball. He goes to his left side. That's Diego out there. They swing it. Braylon defending. Down to the right side. Hudson there. Colin fronting center. Up top. That's Colin out there. Press no foul. Fires it. Field blocked. And Luke has it. Nice field block by Diego. Luke with it. He's got a release over to Colin here on the right side. He's looking weak. Swings over to Hudson up top. Hudson down to Eamon. Oh, he's got Braylon. It's picked up. Over to Jet. Jet wants it. Braylon, or I'm sorry, to Eamon. And, looking for a quick sweep shot. Picked up by the goalie. Double team there. We're back on defense. 4:53 remaining here in the game. Counter's picked up by the Dons. They're up top. That's Diego. Down to the right. Hudson there. Looking for a weak side and tipped away by Jet and Colin to Luke. Great heads up play, great defense there. Oh, he's got weak. Diego looking for Braylon there. His elbow got hit. He wanted to go high on that pass. Picked up by Oaks Christian. All right, we got 4:16 remaining. Hudson defending, ordinary foul.
Hey.
6 on 5.
It's too much.
Power play. 5-man for the Dons. Timeout called by Oaks Christian here. Well, the Dons up by 4 with 4:10 remaining here in the fourth.
too much.
Yeah. And winner of this game will play Newport at 4:05, I think, and then loser will play Sacred Heart at 3 o'clock. Okay. Obviously, want to book our ticket for the 4:05 p.m. showing. All right, in for the Dons for the 5-man. We'll have Luke in the cage, Colin, Max Brune, Braylon, Grayson, Jet, with Hudson waiting to come in. All right, Oaks Christian goalie with the ball. Ball's up top. Braylon and Max Brune there, lefty with it, back up top. Working kind of that back and forth game. Oh, almost tipped away by Braylon. Back up top to the point. They're working for a pop, but it's not there. Back to lefty, wants it, and shoots near side, skip shot in. All right, we're back to a 3-point advantage here. Anybody's game with 3:52 remaining. Looks like Eamon coming in, and Colin taking a break. So on the near side, we'll have Max Brune, Hudson, we'll have Grayson, Jet, and then Eamon and Braylon. All right, Jet pops alive. He's got open water. They're going to give it to him. And Don's will set up. They're going to go set up their offense. Over to Max Brune. Back to Jet. Down to Hudson. Into Grayson. Oh, there's the exclusion. Nicely done, Grayson. Earns the exclusion. 6-on-5 power play for the Dons. To Max Brune. Over to Hudson. We're going to set it up. To Max Brune. Over to Eamon. There's the pop. Jet. Over to Max Brune. Eamon. Ordinary foul. Back to Max Brune. Down to Hudson. Oh, Grayson. Oh, off the right post. Bar out. Ooh, so close. Hugging that 2 post. Just a bit wide on it. And the counter. Max Brune's there. And fires it in for the score. All right, we're back to a 2-point advantage. Yeah, coach gets a yellow card. Oaks Christian, 3:01 remaining. It's a 2-point ball game. This game, intensity's rising here. Jet will pop it live. Jet over 2. That's Braylon out there. Back to Jet. Jet over 2. Max Brune. Over to Jet. Back to Max. To Jet. Down to Eamon. There's the exclusion. Looks like number 21 called for it. Let's set it up, boys. All right, over to Max Brune. Down to Hudson. Back to Max Brune. Over to Eamon. Fires it off the goalie's head and he blocks it. And they're countering, and it's picked up by the Dons. All right, 2:08 remaining, 2-point ball game. We've got now 10 on the shot clock. Down to the wing, Hudson there, and he fires it in. 1-point ball game. All right, a couple substitutions for the Dons coming in. Colin and Jack. right, let's see. We got 1:59 now remaining in the game. Colin with it. He pops it live.
Let's get this one!
Down to Jet. Jet playing on the left side. Ordinary. He's down to... Who is that? That's Max. Max over to Jack. Down to Eamon. Back to Jack. To Eamon. That's it. Shot clock expires. No offense there for the Dons. Defense smothering by Oaks Christian right now. 1:20 remaining. The goalie with the ball. Big stop here needed for the Dons. Max Bruin defending. Ordinary. Up top. Jet there. We got 11 on the shot clock. Ordinary foul. Swings it over. Eamon there. Ordinary. He can shoot that. Swing down lefty. Lefty fires it. Nice block. Picked up by Oaks Christian. They're going to call a timeout with 57 seconds remaining on that shot. The rebound. I thought it was going to hit the lane line, but picked up by Oaks Christian. And we're back in a minute. Tight ball game. Oh, this is a 30 seconds, so they're going to go right back to setup. All right, in for the Dons. We'll have Luke in the cage. We've got Jack, Braylon, Hudson, Max Bruin, Jet, and Colin. Big stop here needed for the Dons. They go down to the wing. Hudson there. We're fronting center. Offensive called. Huge. Slow down, Braylon. He pops it live. He'll swim it out. Swings it over to Jet. Jet's got open water. Ball slides out. Looking for that shot. Just hits the left post bar out. We have 24 seconds. Oaks Christian with the ball. I don't think they have any timeouts. 20. Down to the left side. That's Jack Davis defending. Up top. They're going to do 7-on-6. That's all they can do. Into center. And stolen! Yeah! Max Bruin to Luke. Over to Jet. And Cathedral Catholic will win and play in the championship game versus Newport. What a game. What a comeback by Oaks Christian in that second half. All right, guys, we'll see you for a 4:05 final game with Cathedral Catholic Dons versus Newport. Until then, take care, guys. Take your blood pressure.